So Father Tim Baltus, who is the chairperson of the Priest Personnel Committee, I've asked you to come and share some comments about a question that has come up often, and that is regarding the priest structure in the area Catholic communities. Could you speak to that?
I'll sure try. The priest structure will depend on a number of things in an area Catholic community. The size of the communities, the number of people within those communities, and therefore the number of priests that may be needed to serve a particular area. As we look forward to assignments, we know that there are a number of things that can come into play. One is whether we're looking for a pastor and a parochial vicar, or two pastors, or any combination thereof that might be required in a particular area community. And how do we come to that sense? One is we're asking each of the planning councils in the area Catholic communities to talk about what they see as the best need and use for priests in their area. A pastor, a parochial vicar, combination, two pastors, any combination thereof. And with the leadership of the priests in that area to have that discussion, and then to provide their feedback to the Priest Personnel Committee. That's one part of the factor. The other factor that comes into play is the diocese as a whole. When we look at assigning priests to any particular area, we not only are taking into consideration the individual parish or parishes, but also the whole need of the diocese. And what is best, how can we best serve the entire diocese with the priests that we currently have and anticipating have in the future? So we need to consider the whole diocese, and that's why input from the local area is important, but it's not the only factor. The committee then would look at the individuals who are to be assigned and the needs of the area, and then try to, in light of that, to make a recommendation to Bishop Kettler, who in the end is the one who would assign priests to an area, whether as pastors or as parochial vicars.
Father Tim, when would you like feedback from the area planning councils?
Well, feedback is always earlier is the better, but given our situation, I would say that by the beginning of fall, early fall, it would be appropriate to have any recommendations come forward. And the best way to do that is to make the recommendation and send it to the Chancery office to my attention, and then it will be brought to me. That'll help us as we begin to plan looking ahead for the number of priests in a particular area. Nothing is going to happen this year in terms of area Catholic communities. There won't be any changes of assignments based on area Catholic communities this July 1st, other than one particular area that will be addressed. The rest, any other changes, will begin the following year.